Alright, everything has been... Wow, loud. Everything's been hauled over. Ready to fuel this guy up. Turn him on. And now we can transfer the cargo hauler fridge to the C-Lab fridge. As you can see, I let it run out of fuel and most of my food spoiled. So, yay to that. That's okay, we'll get more. Not a big deal. And now we can turn the cargo hauler off. Alright, and then let's go down inside and see what else we need to do here. We gotta get a large constructor made. We've gotta get, it's not on? It's on now. There we go. Very noisy, the storms. Alright, so we're rolling. Let's go fill up the bottom. I gotta repaint this. I hadn't finished painting all of this before they switched over. I want to get a new generators in here and more fuel storage. Here's my fuel storage right now. Let's do the F4 player. C-Lab 2020 fridge, or fuel actually. Connect to that. Let's get this thing fully powered up, or fully fueled up. Like 100 freaking fuel for that. That's crazy. We'll have to get more wood soon too, so we can keep this going. We need to get a large constructor made, and I think we can do that on our ship. I think. Pretty sure. Alright, what do you need to make a large constructor? Can you do that for me? Base. He can, but he needs computers, steel plates, mechanical components, optical fibers, motors, and more. We got a lot of stuff on here that still needs to be transferred, so let me do that. And unload the last haul, it looks like. Raw? Where's Raw? You. Yep, and fridge can take the food, and crafting components can take this and this. Ammo can take these, and blocks can take that. Now, we need to transfer back some things. And I'm just going to transfer back, like, all of this real quick. Because I don't know how much of it we need. But we're going to transfer it back. How much can you hold? I'm gonna make sure you can hold enough. Just enough here to make sure that we can now make this large constructor, hopefully. Yes, we can. Alright, we'll get him kicked off, and then everything else we'll make down below after this. I believe he would have used everything he needed at that point, right? So we can transfer everything back now. There we go. We're just waiting on this guy to finish, and then we'll be set inside. And then it's gonna be guns, because we need guns. So now, let's actually go ahead and have you make me another large constructor. That way we have two constructors that we can roll with. And we'll start talking about bringing the lumber bike back online soon, too. What do we need for the lumber bike? Lumber bike. You, sir. 130 copper, 108 neodymium. I think we can actually do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, let's hold off and get this going, because we need to get our weapons online first. So let's look at our output box. Connect to that. Just waiting on this guy to finish. Anytime now. And done. Alright, now we can do F4. We can put this guy down here. We can do 2 at a time. Right there. Yes, yes, okay. You make me, if you will, sir, You need to be connected to the crafting components, and you need to go to output as well. You make me 2 projectile turrets. And you do the same. You make me 2 projectile turrets. And then I'm going to have you make me 30 mil bullets. We're going to do like we have been doing. What's that output? 70. So if we do 10, that's 700. Let's go 15. And then on the other side, we'll do the 15 mil bullets. You make me the 15 mil bullets output count. Alright, so we'll do 10 of these here. We'll get that going. Get these up and online, ready to rock and roll for our first attack, which right now we're still looking at, what? Still looking at 3 days. Okay. It's closing in on us, guys. Anytime now. Come on. And then later on, we'll probably add some rocket turrets or something. I don't know. We'll try something different. Alright, and let's pull out this guy. Go outside. Connect him to the output box, which he is connected. We're going to put these here. And do the T. There we go. Taking it sweet time, wouldn't it? Alright. And then you're a minigun turret. Right? Retractable? Yeah, okay. Then he goes here. Flip him around. Wrong button. Flip him around. There. Alright. So 4 guns. Back online. Good to go. Alright. We're now getting our guns back online that we had here. Crafted a couple of sentry guns. At least 2 of them, I thought. Nope. Okay, we gotta use the ones that stand. That's right. Like that. Thought we had more than one. Maybe we ran out of something. Hold on a second. I'll figure out what we ran out of. Output. No. Ammo. Yeah, this goes in here for ammo. Crafting components. That goes in there. Ran out of something, so... silicon is a problem right now. I'm going to have to find some silicon on this planet, or I'm going to be hurting for silicon, to be quite honest. Constructor. Are you crafting anything? No. Are you crafting anything? You're crafting carbon substrate. Alright, so why did you not make me another minigun? I should be able to make a sentry gun. Yeah, I've got what it takes there. Okay. I don't know. We'll get him back online. And then these guys will be ready to protect the base in case anything comes down there. We'll have to put some out on the walls too, I think, in case they happen to land a lander. Yeah, we're still doing good. So we got to figure out what we're going to do for silicon. And I'm just not seeing any on the map. That's the cobalt boulders. There's a whole section here we haven't looked at, but you see it's red here and it's red here, so likely this is all owned by them. Haven't seen anything else in here. Hurting for silicon. We've got all the silicon that we have seen. That's the plasma field. I found a field full of plasma, so lots of iron, not so much on the silicon. We might have to go explore this and see what they have. Maybe do the rest of this too. So I can't do the lumber bike until I get more silicon. It just doesn't have enough. So we'll have to, maybe we can trade iron because we've got a ton of iron. We might could sell iron and then trade it, but that means we need to start the quests first. So I have to figure out what our plan of attack is going to be here. All right, and then this guy, bam. All right, so these doors are protected. Yeah, so until we find a better source of silicon, which there's probably in some of these other areas, we might sneak into one of the other areas and grab some if we see some. This is the best way for us to get it, is just to find these fields and loot these fields out. That's how we're going to get silicon for the moment. So there's something unknown, but it's showing as red below me. Looking at the map, it doesn't even show on the map. It says monument that way, but that's where? Monument's there. We're friendly with these guys already, as you can see. That's from killing dinosaurs in their area, so I want to find out what this is. So let's send this down to see. Whatever it is, it's below the ground. This is new to me. I have no idea. Oof. Okay. Let's ding it again. There we go. Let's dig down to it with a robot and see what we find. Ooh, what do we have here? This is different. What is this? Oh, you know what this is? This looks like this is the prison for what's it called? Yeah. Okay, so that's dinging off there. That's gonna be what that is. So let's go ahead and put a marker there, just so we know where this is later. Let's add a marker right here. We're gonna call this the prison. So apparently they must be spawning it earlier on instead of at time. We'll do that and show it as a thing. I don't know what that symbol is, but that works. That way we know where it is later. I don't want to mess with it yet because we haven't done that story yet, right? But I did see a resource out here. I don't know what it is. When it says resource, we don't know what it is, so go check it out. It looks like it's going to be within the Talons area, so that's good. Resource. And what did we find? Oh, wait, no, that was a crop field. Crop hauler. No, that's my thing. What do we see? Copper. Dang. Alright. But let's keep going in this direction. See, this is the problem, is I don't think I've scanned enough. So there's probably silicon out here somewhere. But I haven't even discovered it's there to go find out what it is yet. See, there's another one right there. As long as it's within Talon territory, we can take it too. Apparently it's really hot right now. So we'll go towards these resources till we know what they are. The new marker I put down just as a directional thing. Alright, there's two resources over here. One's guarded by a minigun and one's not guarded. But what we're gonna do is go up and fight them. So I need to know what they are. If they're silicon, I'm taking it. Minigun at 700. Can we... 600. There's like 3 resources in this direction. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, we're gonna put this down right here where we get a flat area and we'll come back to it. Don't like to risk my ships, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's take out this minigun drone. Ow. Alright, gotta get up underneath it. Ow, ow, ow. I'm coming for you. And I gotcha. Alright. What were you guarding? Iron. Ugh. Don't need iron. Coming up on these other 2 resources that are just south of their area. Let's see what they are. What are you? Oh, perfect. That's just what we need. We will be taking this. Thank you very much. We get it all? Looks like it. Ooh, second silicon. Alright, we'll be taking this too. That should take care of all of our needs, our silicon needs. I got hard up for silicon because the base has used so much glass. It ate through all my silicon. We're not close enough. There we go. Alright, let me grab this and I'll see you guys back at the house. So this is the plasma field that I found, and I called it the plasma field because, as you'll see, there's tons of plasma here. So if we come here regularly and loot, we should not only be able to get a bunch of plasma, but there's tons of plant protein and fiber and all kinds of stuff to loot here. So this is it's a pretty good field. You can just see the plasmas just all over the place. So as long as we do this regularly, we should be set for making medical stuff. Just saw a message for a meteorite coming in. That can only mean that we've tapped this island out for silicon, or this planet out for silicon. So we'll have to figure out where that meteorite landed next time we need silicon. That's the only thing I've mined recently, so that had to have triggered it. So I just picked up and put down the ammo box, and it triggered the story here. I glossed over it last time. I'm going to do the same thing again this time. I don't want to ruin this for you guys that want to play it, mostly because it's long. So I'm just going to run through it really quick. But when we get done with this, it'll probably want us to go to the ship next. So that's what's up. There it is. Tracking the fleet. Find the crash site station. So that'll be the next thing we do once we clear this first attack. In the meantime, I'm going to start crafting some blocks and thinking about where we're going to put our hangar, because I think it's time that we stop parking our vehicles on the surface of the water. So, see you guys at the attack. Also, while we're waiting, I went ahead and put down 4 emergency constructors for making me biofuel. So they're crafting biofuel. I've got a O2 condenser here so I can get some oxygen, refill my O2, and I went ahead and made 4 water processors or water generators and filled them with as much fuel as I had. So these guys will slowly make me water, and we can make oxygen out of that. So we'll let those run. Now I think we might sleep because it is nighttime. And if we look, statistics, we got less than a day, but let's sleep through the night real quick and see what happens. And here they come. Let me make sure we have fuel in the base still, because yeah, we got a little bit. We'll be alright. Alright, let's go up and see what we got coming, shall we? I am curious as to what we're dealing with. Which way are they gonna come from? Let me get my machine gun out, which has a few bullets. Let's reload it. Coming from the northwest. Northwest over that direction, huh? Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this guy here. If we can, one of these cannons. Maybe. Let's see if we can get up on the cannon, actually. Ah, we don't have jump jets. Oh, it's drones. Okay. We're definitely gonna get in these cannons then. Down they go. Alright, let's rush over there real quick and see what they dropped. Dude, they were a lot closer than I thought. They were up on my base, actually. What'd we get? There's that. Should be another one around here somewhere, because they went down fairly close to each other. Maybe. That one was right there. The others weren't too far behind him as far as dying, I don't think. There's one. Water is pretty deep, which means finding these are going to be difficult, but that's okay. I prefer the safety over the excess loot. Honestly. That was all 3 of them. So there you go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unlock RCS, fuel tank. Well, we had small fuel tank, detector. These are all in small vessel because we're going to do the next part of the story now. And we're going to go ahead and take some of that with us. Definitely need thrusters to get this thing off the ground. Yeah, okay, so that should be enough. That way when we get there we can hook it up and then we can get it home that way. What about landing pads? Landing gear. I'm wondering if you could dock one to the other. There's a way to dock ships together, like capital vessels and bases, but I don't know if small vessels and hover vessels will dock together. Like, so you could lift. It'd be interesting if you could. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into this guy. I'm also making oxygen in this constructor. He's kicking me oxygen out so we can be ready to go to space when the time comes. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take that ship apart. And then into pieces, and we'll bring it back in pieces and build a vessel ourselves. So I'm not even going to bother making what we need for that till we get back. So let's get on the road. We've got plenty of ammo for my guns. My drill looks okay. I only got 3 drill charges. Maybe I'll make some drill charges before we go. And we're going to go take apart the big capital vessel. And so I'll catch up with you guys as soon as we get in that direction. So I decided to do one more thing before we go, something we haven't done yet, and that is to actually add some defenses to our cargo hauler. And so to that end, I've made a minigun turret, few 15mm bullets, container ammo, and some controllers so we can carry a little more ammo. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. I'm going to put the controller here. We're going to put the... Is that not the right kind? I bet I made a base one, didn't I? Yeah, I made base extensions. Dang it all to heck. Alright, well, let's do that again then. Even though we had that selected, it let me make the base ones, which is weird. See, that's... No, that's right. That looks right too. Oh, you know what it is? It is right. It's just that that would make it touch those, and you can't do that. You can't have it touching another controller's extensions because it doesn't know which one it belongs to, right? So we need to adjust this, I think. Position wise, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not really sure what we're going to do, to be honest. We need to find a way to put this on here. Maybe like this. There. So now those are part of that guy. And then we should be able to go F4, take that guy, open him up, put the 300 bullets in there. Then we can take this guy, and we can put him up top. So it's gonna, I didn't want it like that because I wanted it to sit flat. Give me this back. Alright, and then let me get my character out of the deep. I think what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the containers on that, take them back one. So let's do this. Come over here. And we will pop these 2 off here. Like this. And take this one off. Okay, and then we can put those... Where'd they go? What am I connected to? I'm connected to something. I don't even know what I'm connected to. Blocks? No, I'm connected to the cargo hauler, I thought. No, I guess not. Doesn't matter. Let's figure out where we put it. C-Lab. Bridge, no. Fuel, yes. Okay. That's where. It was there. Alright, anyways. So now we can bring these and attach these here for ammo. And then we'll just take these and put these here and here instead for cargo. There we go. Now we should be able to put the ammo in this box. It already is. Okay, good. And then put this I'm not connected to anything. Of course I'm not. Can I hold that? I can. Okay, good. And we're going to put this guy here, like this. Not retractable. We're just going to leave him regular. And then we need to, on this, we need to tell this that he can attack pretty much anything except for prey, because we're going to toggle him on and off as needed. And so we have turrets and weapons here. Like that. We can turn that off, and that way he doesn't use up ammo when we don't want him to. So we can just flip him on whenever we want. Alright, so now we should be okay to start hauling butt. Shift jump out of the water, and we're on to the crash site, which I think is the teleport station that it wants us to go to. So I'll see you guys there.